I got this one. I went to this place. They had all these kind of not really rare, but just stuff you don't see anymore. Horror movies, kind of stuff like that. Stuff that's not really out anymore, or sequels to things. And so I picked up The Rage, Carrie 2. My friend Peyton had given me the first Carrie, and I remember watching some of this when I was a kid. I remember it always sticking in my mind. There was a bald guy in a pool, and she covers the top over him with her telekinesis, and he's punching, trying to get out, and then his face just fades, and he just drops to the bottom. I always remembered that from childhood. That image has just always stuck with me. And so I wanted to watch this again, kind of see everything that was going on. I don't think it's that bad of a movie. I actually think it's okay. I don't like the way one character in this, try not to give away any spoilers if you guys haven't seen it and you want to watch it. I don't like the way that one character in this, who was in the other Carrie movie, dies. I don't think that's kind of fair. I thought that was kind of stupid. They just put it in to shock people, but oh well. Don't always get everything perfect. I got Just Go With It. That was at the same place I got all the horror movies at, but this one I watched with my friend Lauren around when it first came out, and I was it was okay, not impressed by it that much. I saw it, I think it was $2 for this, and so I bought it again. I watched it again, and actually I don't know what about it the first time when I watched it, if I just wasn't having a good day or just something was going wrong, but I actually really liked it the second time I watched it. It's got I think some really good emotional stuff in it. I know some people might get on my case about that, but just the part where Adam Sandler's character and Jennifer Aniston's character realize that they want to be together, and that song's kind of playing, and they're both just laying in their beds. I thought that was pretty cool, pretty good. And also, it's got Brooklyn Decker in it right there, who is all right. Let me get this. It is my brother's fiance's cousin. So when my brother and his fiance get married, I will actually be related to Brooklyn Decker. That would be cool. Maybe she'll introduce me to Adam Sandler or something. But that's awesome. I found something I've been looking for a long time, the Children of the Corn remake. This one kind of was a hit and miss for me. I really like the old Children of the Corn movies. I think they're really cool. This one, it's even written by Stephen King. Yeah, screenplay by Stephen King and Donald P. Borchers. It premiered on the Sci-Fi Channel, and maybe it was because it was kind of edited for TV, edited down and stuff. I didn't really get into it that much, but watching it again, maybe I will, maybe I'll think it's pretty cool, but I had to get it anyway because I need to complete everything, because that's just the way that I am. But got the Children of the Corn remake. This one is actually a crazy that I have not seen yet. It's pretty crazy I haven't actually watched this, because people are always talking about it and always talking about how good it is, and I was really into it whenever it first was coming out. I was like, oh, I want to go see that so bad, and then I've just never ended up seeing it. And so it was at the same place with all the cool horror movies and stuff, and it was $2, so I bought it. I actually haven't even watched it yet. It's been kind of stuck down here and all this DVD stuff, so I haven't looked at it. But I'm going to sit this off to the side because I think I'm going to watch this tonight. So good thing I'm doing this video. Alright, found a movie to watch tonight. This one I got at the movie place too, Urban Legends Bloody Mary. I'd actually been looking for this for a really long time. Urban Legends, the first one, is okay. I thought it was an okay movie. The second one, I thought it got a little bit better. Maybe that's just because it was at a film school and I was kind of into all the film stuff that was going on. But this one, I think, is the best out of all the Urban Legends. And it has the best actors in it, I think, the actors that I like and everything. And a lot of people probably won't agree with me on this, because Urban Legends is kind of I wouldn't say contemporary classic, but a lot of people know what it is when you talk about it. But I really like this Urban Legends. I think this is the best one, and I've been looking for that for a while, actually. Just Leave It to Beaver. That's just a childhood movie that I love. That's all you gotta say about that. Just Leave It to Beaver. Me, Myself, and Irene, hilarious movie with Jim Carrey in it. I think it was one of the first R-rated movies I ever saw, and I watched it on HBO with my parents, and it got really kind of dirty, but they kept letting me keep watching it, and so it always kind of interested me that that movie. This one I bought. I'm trying to think of a good reason to explain it to you guys why I bought it, but there's really not a good reason. I just bought it to get a DVD. I don't. It is a 3-pack of Senseless, Underclassmen, and Ride. I've seen these two before. They're okay. I've never even heard of Ride. I haven't watched it since I bought this DVD. I've actually rewatched Senseless, though. Haven't rewatched Underclassmen. But they're okay. You know, I think I got it at Food Lion for $5. I kind of just wanted a DVD, I guess. I wasn't really looking for anything in particular. I just kind of wanted to get a DVD. And so that was just kind of the first one there. Got the 26th anniversary edition of The Jerk, which is a hilarious movie. I watched that for the first time at the beach. I remember laughing till I cried at the can shooting scene. He was so stupid. He thought, oh man, it was funny just the way Steve Martin was acting, and my dad had seen it before, and he was freaking out about that it was on. He wanted to show it to me because he knew I'd like it, and he was just like talking to somebody, and a guy's shooting cans, trying to hit him, but he just thinks he's shooting at the cans. He's like, why does he hate these cans so much? Oh man, that was a hilarious movie. This, I got American Reunion. I love the American Pies, and this one was kind of a return to form. I've actually never seen a series do this before. I don't know if it's happened before, but I don't think it has, where movies have been in theaters, then went straight to DVD, and then went back to theaters. I don't think that's ever happened before, but these kind of ignore the continuity of the other 4 straight to DVDs that have gone before it. But there's ways to work around the continuity. You know, there's like it never specifically mentions what Jim's dad does, so it could kind of be like something from this movie or something from that movie. You know, like it could still be in continuity. But I got this on Blu-ray because it has a lot of Blu-ray exclusives that I really wanted. But this movie's very good. I laughed my butt off when I watched this for the first time. It's just a really good movie. It reminds me of childhood, and I just really love it. I love American Pies. Dazed and Confused, the flashback edition. Not really much to say, you know, just kind of a classic. I think every collector needs to own this one. Kind of quintessential film. I think it was from the 80s, isn't it? No, and now I look stupid because I can't find it, and you guys are gonna think 1993. Wow, it came out in 93 for real? Oh jeez. Well, I think it's a good movie, so every collector needs to own it. Now you guys think I'm a jackass because I was looking forever for that date, but pretending that I knew what it was. I got Robot Chicken, Star Wars Episode 3. I think it was $5. I got it at that Ingles thing where my girlfriend works again. It has a lot of cool special features on it and stuff. I've always liked Robot Chicken, always loved Star Wars, so kind of a no-brainer to buy. I found this one at a Goodwill too, and it cost me $1.99. It was 30 Rock Season 1. I don't know why these DVDs are so dusty. All the cases on these are so dusty. But I started watching the show, and it's actually really, really funny. I think I watched the first disc, or maybe discs 1 and 2, and it's really funny from what I saw, but I kind of got obsessed with American Horror Story, and so I've been trying to watch all those and everything, but it's a really good show. It definitely was worth the $1.99 I paid for the DVDs. Crank, kind of a cool action movie with Jason Statham. It's kind of like a video game almost, but I had got Crank 2, and then I needed Crank 1 on DVD, and I found that, so I picked that up. Too Fast, Too Furious. I really like the Fast and Furious movies. I think they're really good movies. But I think Too Fast, Too Furious was the only one that I didn't have, and so I picked that. It's definitely my least favorite out of all of them, but I had to get it. The Majestic with Jim Carrey. I haven't watched this yet, but I really like Jim Carrey, and it's directed by Frank Darabont, so I know I'm gonna like it when I watch it, but I just haven't watched it yet. Pirates of the Caribbean, Curse of the Black Pearl. Pirates of the Caribbean. All these movies are just kind of no-brainers. All these big titles I've been getting, it's Pirates of the Caribbean, man. Like, why wouldn't you buy that, Varsity Blues. I remember this movie came out, what was it, 98? Yeah, 98, and I remember it has the famous whipped cream Ali Larter scene and everything like that, and I really like kind of high school sports movie stuff like that. I really like those. And then I remember my mom and my dad watched it, and they talked about how much they had liked it. My brother watched it, and he talked about how much he liked it. But I just never got around to watching it. And then I found it on VHS at Goodwill, and I bought it, and I really, really liked it. And then I think next week, the week after that, I went to a thrift store place, and I found it on DVD, so I picked that up. It's a really good movie. Alright, we're done with that stack. I'm going to cut the video off right now because I've probably been talking for longer than I should have been anyway. But that was part 1 of the new DVD update, so I can kind of keep this separated, and in segments I can just upload as one. I won't have to go back in and edit and convert and all that stuff. But I still have a huge stack, so it's probably going to be 2 more parts, maybe 3. But, yeah. Anyway, hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you for part 2.